from our smallholding adventure, and I'm back with some more preserving because it's that time of year still. So at the moment, if you can see, so this is our utility room that's kind of serving as a second kitchen come harvest room come wash room come everything at the moment. So we've got a load of cherries, green gooseberries, red gooseberries, they're just the eggs. Lots of different types of kale at the moment. I've just done a load of cauliflowers. We're feeding lambs as well, so there's bottles here. We've got a couple of beetroot, and in the back, can you see, we've got red currants, black currants, that's for the compost, and more cherries. Now, it's really important that I get something done with these as soon as possible. We can't risk losing any. So tonight, I'm going to be making a gooseberry and cherry jelly. Nobody's got time to be top and tailing gooseberries or stoning all of those cherries. So this is one of the recipes that I prefer to do because it's simple. Does involve straining the fruit overnight. So make sure if you're going to do this that you start it the day before, the night before, or very first thing on the morning so that you can get the whole process done during the day. So we're going to work with equal quantities of cherries, and I think we'll do the red gooseberries for this one because I think that's what we did last time and it was quite nice. It was an absolute epic fail last time, so my jelly didn't set, but it turned out to be one of the best things we've done because we could have it every morning on breakfast as sort of a little drizzle over your porridge or something. It was really, really nice. So sod's law, it's going to work this time and we won't like it as much, but we'll see. So let me take you along and show you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to weigh out 1 kilo of each fruit to start off with. This is the other side of our utility room, and we've got one big helper. Hello, my darling. Are you helping? I've measured out 1 kilo of cherries, which is still not stoned, and 1 kilo of gooseberries, and it's actually not made a dent in the amount of gooseberries that we've got, and there's still probably the same amount to come. So these have been all washed now, so I'm going to go into the kitchen and get on with cooking these. So come with me through here. I've put my jam pan, my big old faithful jam pan, to warm on the agar, and I'm literally going to stick these all in and grab a big jug of water and cover them, probably just so the water's about level. This big old jug here is a 3-litre jug. So let's see, it's about 2.5 litres in there at the moment. Let's see what that looks like. Do you know what? I think that might be enough. The water's just coming up to the surface, so there's about 1.5 litres left in there. So maybe it's taken 1 litre of water to cover those. So now we're going to leave them. It might be 1 hour, it might be 2 hours until these have all broken down, soft and pulpy, and all of the juices come out of the fruit, because that's what we're after. We're going to leave the flesh of the fruit behind after we've... Sorry. We'll leave the flesh of the fruit behind once we've strained it. This pan's been on for a good hour or nearer 2 hours now actually, and it's getting really close to bedtime, so I want to get this strung up so that it can drip overnight. So just to make that process a little bit quicker, I'm going to mash some of these with a potato masher just to squash them down a bit and allow those juices to come out more easily during the night. Got a stained but clean muslin cloth that I'm going to pass this through and leave it drip overnight. Time to measure out the liquid that's dripped overnight into a jug and see how much we've got. That'll tell us how much sugar we need. It's roughly 1.4 So 1,400 millilitres. So what we'll do is put 1.4 kilos of granulated sugar in with this into the jam pan, bring it up to setting point, and then get it into some sterile jars, which are just in the oven at the moment. So I use the oven method for sterilising jars. So they're just in here on 140. They've been washed in hot soapy water, and they will be sterile in about 30 minutes, if not less. This has reached the jam setting point. It actually reached it really quickly. So I've left it on for a few minutes, worrying that if I took it off too quick, it wouldn't reach setting point properly. So we'll see if it works or not. Now this is going to go over to the counter, cool off for a few seconds. We'll scrape this scum off, which always appears on jam making, and get it into the warm sterilised jars. So exciting for that. Can't wait for that pop. The way that I get the jam from the jam pot into the sterile jars is just using a small jug. Many people have different methods, but this is how I do it. So I'm going to be quiet now. Can't do both things at once, need to concentrate. Okay, I'm going to take it up to about that far at the top, and then I'm going to pop a lid on. The lids that I've got the Kilner preserving lids. These have been washed. Guidance at the moment, or the latest guidance should I say, is not to sterilise them. So these have just been washed and cleaned, and then I'm just leaving that like that, and we'll get on with the second one. This is what the end result looks like, and I'm really pleased with this recipe. It's turned out to be really clear. It's actually set very well, so we're going to be making some more shortly. If you like these kind of videos, please let us know in the comments, and subscribe, and maybe even share with your friends. We very much appreciate the support, guys, so thanks for watching. Take care and see you soon. Stay safe.